What is the fire? What is the hurry about?
When's the fire? Who's the worry about?
Whoever's setting the fire?
Grandmama waits for you.
Grandma?
Grandmama.
Who's grandmama?
I don't have a grandmama.
Me neither.
Who can say where the road ends?
Thanks to you, now there's going to be 7 minutes of unnecessary fucking video at the beginning of this.
I have to edit it. I'll figure it out.
Yeah, you do. You will.
It could be worse. We could be running at 60 frames a second right now.
Are we?
Probably. Can we try to change that?
No.
No.
No. Is it a problem?
Well, it takes twice as long.
We've been doing it just fine. We'll change it next time.
We've been doing it just fine.
Yeah, both of us. Equal.
Episode 5 of season 2 of the podcast.
We're Jordan combusts
It's
out of anger.
It's equal work. It's equal work in this partnership. I'm only putting like a lot of money into advertisements and spending a lot of hours in my free time editing every episode.
Yeah, it's okay. You've got a lot more free time than
But
me.
it's because I enjoy doing it anyways. And genuinely, when I'm like, I have time off and I'm not doing something productive, I feel like useless.
Worthless, yeah.
Yeah,
me too.
dude. Like, I'll be sitting in bed and I'll just be like, I should be doing something right now, and you're doing nothing. You useless piece of shit.
You useless
Like-
sack of garbage.
Like, get up and work on the car that you don't have yet. Damn it. Go edit a podcast episode. They're all finished. What do I do?
Record your podcast.
Record my podcast. Yeah, but
Now's where you plug it.
oh yeah, my podcast. My podcast is Friends with Benefits. I haven't recorded, edited, or uploaded anything to it yet, but go pre-sub to that channel. That's my
Yeah.
private channel, and subscribe to Carter's channel. You want to shout your channel?
Yeah, I was going to, but I guess you can do it for me.
No, I was shouting you shouting the channel.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
You were
go
walking me
ahead.
through the shout out. You don't trust
Yeah.
me to do this by myself. I got
No, I'll teach you how to edit later.
I get it. Okay. okay. I actually opened that with very warm open arms. And don't tell anybody about the head. But my show... Well, I forgot it.
No
I
head.
forgot my show.
You forgot your show.
I was too busy trying to get the head joke out.
my show, The Window to the Head.
window with the head. Window to the Soul, my podcast. I feel sorry for anybody listening to that if that stays in, which I
Yeah.
feel like it probably will.
Probably will.
Yeah.
Sorry to inconvenience you.
Yeah, it's okay.
Not you, them.
No, I know.
Yeah. So how many episodes? How you gonna? How's it going? How's the progress?
It's going good, dude. I'm editing. That's all I'm
Hey,
doing right
cheers
now.
to that.
I'm editing, trying to schedule more guests.
Yes, sir.
People that won't be as boring as my first guest was, but you know,
Who is that guy?
we
That
can
guy must
only-
have sucked.
we can only go up from there, right?
Yeah, it's all downhill from here.
Yeah. You're gonna make me the last guest on your podcast.
Yeah, I'm just
In
not gonna have you on.
revenge. Yeah.
I'm just not gonna have you.
Yeah. Who's your first guest gonna be?
You.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Either you or Destiny. I don't know. The thing is, if I get Destiny on, she's just gonna talk about like West Virginia shit.
I can tell you about that.
And you make it interesting too.
Yeah. Because
That was
be
mean. I'm
live.
sorry.
Mm-mm. Today
Yeah.
I was at work and I went into one of the porta johns, and I went in there and a fucking Hispanic dude comes up and beats on the door, and I was like, I'm busy. I'm busy.
Taking a shit.
Taking a shit, and he like yanks on the door, right? And all I hear him yell is just fuck Joe Biden. He just said it. What's the slogan? The Trump shit.
Make America Great Again.
Yeah. He just screamed that, I guess at me or possibly at my shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Hate crime, dude. You
I
just
think-
didn't know who was in the bathroom.
Yeah, I heard him walk away, and I think he was throwing rocks at me when he was walking away. And then I came out, and he was throwing rocks at me.
Yeah.
And one of them hit me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got really upset about it.
I don't believe it. I don't believe any of this.
I suck at lying.
Yeah, this is all this fake.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say you said he was Mexican.
Yeah.
I was like, you would refer to them as Spanish.
Huh? No.
Huh?
It's the difference.
Well, you don't know if he's Mexican or Puerto Rican or Guatemalan. You know what he is. You don't? You don't know where he's from. He's Hispanic.
All right, well, you've killed my vibe. What do you got?
What do I got? They killed my fucking dog, man.
Oh, here we go.
I'm kidding. I'm not doing that again.
Thank God.
Yeah. But yeah, speaking of killing a dog, you ever lost a pet?
I have.
You want to tell me about that?
I don't.
I'll put you on a table, rub your back. That's not how they do things.
That's just a massage.
Yeah.
A massage therapist, not a therapist.
I'm just a therapist, but I offer massages as well.
Oh, I'm just a therapist, but I'll put you on a table and massage your back.
Yeah, towel only. Me. Just you can wear whatever you want to.
You're just a therapist, but you only wear a towel.
Yeah, and I give massages.
Yeah.
But you have to stay clothed, says the law.
Yeah, you give yourself a happy ending. It's the worst massage ever.
And then I jump out through the therapist's window as he's walking in.
You get your back smacked and you get a couple of pieces of hot concrete put on your back. And then you just get to watch your masseuse beat himself off. He gets the happy ending. Yeah, that's the worst massage in the world.
And then I jump out the window and the real therapist walks in the door. Yeah.
He's like, hello, I'm Dr. Baker. And you're like,
in my mind, I was like, it's way too much schooling to go through all that schooling just to do that. I'll just break into a therapist's office.
yeah,
and
I'll just impose.
Yeah, and break many laws.
Is that a
legal guidelines?
Is
Breaking
that a law
and entering.
No, impersonating a therapist.
Probably.
Should I look
I would
it
say
up?
the masturbating part would probably be that'd probably be the worst.
Yeah, that's what they got Harvey Weinstein with anyway.
Yeah, exposing yourself to an elder.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's massages for old people.
Dude, fucking the word elder pisses me off so bad.
So does seniority.
I hate when people say you need to respect your elders. I'm not respecting you just because you're older than I am.
Our elders did a lot of really bad shit.
Yeah, they
though.
did, didn't they? You remember? I don't because I was too young, but I do remember the history books. I
have read a couple books or two.
A lot of those people that did that bad stuff older than us.
And some of them still around.
Elders, if you will. You know?
Yeah.
I'm going to say this. I'm going to say it once. I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it once. I'm going to say it. And I'm going to let it go. And I'm never going to say it again, but I'm going to say it once.
I want to hear you say it once.
And that's what is... I think that the people that are...
You're going to have to say it again, dude.
Yeah, that was it. Did you get that?
Got it.
Write it down.
Where's the pen?
Yeah, write it in blood.
What'd you say it was? Don't repeat it.
So, when he... And then that... No, all I'm trying to say is that I'm going to say this once, and then that's it. All I'm trying to say is that just because you're older than somebody doesn't mean you know more than them. Sometimes you can be fucking old and stupid. You know what I'm saying? Are you scribbling? Are you writing anything?
And
oh my God!
And
don't show that to the camera. He's writing racial slurs again, Jordan.
And then you're never gonna fucking find me. And then
what?
I was self-checked out.
You know what I mean, though?
Mm-hmm.
Just because you're older than somebody doesn't mean you know more?
Yeah. Oh, I work with some really old, dumb people.
Yeah. Do you work with anybody younger than you?
Couple of them.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I have nobody younger than me at work.
That's good.
No, it's not, because everybody fucking hates me.
Yeah, but working with young people suck. You would hate them, too. You would hate them more.
I would hate me if I were them? Is that what you meant? Is that what you meant to say?
Maybe.
Did I just correct you? You're welcome.
No, I was saying, like, if you had someone younger than there working for you, like,
oh yeah, I would
you'd fucking hate that person.
Yeah, there was one guy that came in as an intern for like a day, and I was like, this kid doesn't know shit. What an idiot.
You'd have all kinds of mean nicknames for them and stuff. You know?
But that's also because I've been doing it longer than he has. It's also stupid.
But what if he hasn't?
When somebody comes in that has, 20 years older than I am, but hasn't been doing it, but for 5 months, you're like, hey, bitch. You tell me how to do my job.
Are you telling me that job is someone's last resort job?
Yeah.
They got laid off at their job. They're working for 23 odd years, and they're like, I guess I'll go work for them.
It's somebody's last resort job. Mine. Mine. I'm not gonna make it out of there alive.
You were like, smoothies.
Can I have a sip of this?
Sunburn. Yeah, have a sip.
I'm gonna take a sip of this non-branded hard cider beverage.
It's faced one direction for a reason.
Perhaps you could call it a cold cock.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty good. A lot of sugar in that shit, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's
bad
good.
hangover.
Yeah, that's my dad's favorite. And
what is that? What is in that cup? What's you drinking on in that cup?
It's margarita.
It's margarita. How much?
You want to try that one
Virgin
too?
margarita?
Yeah, just drink my shit. There's also mojito mix in there.
Some what?
Mojito mix.
I thought you said Hito mix, and I was like, what the fuck is Hito
Yeah, there's
mix?
some He-Man mix. I'm just mixing in my pre-workout.
Does that
my
actually
margarita.
have alcohol in it?
Yeah, 12%.
Oh. It's just a mix and like a bottle?
No, it's a margarita mix that I have, like, I got from Costco because I went to Costco with Mom, and all of us just got a bottle of liquor.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. We're like, Mom, we haven't been to Costco with you in like 3 years. Liquor.
I forgot you're 21.
Yeah.
That literally was just like, how did you? And then I was like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, so it's just like 12%, and then I added a little bit of mojito mix on top. So it's probably around like 11% or like 10% or something.
Oh, you watered it down.
Yeah, with mojito mix.
You're doing it backwards, bud.
I'm fucking Dr. Stranging that shit.
Also, it's still 12%. It's just less of 12%. You're not changing the amount of alcohol content.
It's alcohol percentage. It's percent of alcohol. If I add something else, the percent goes down because the percent of something else goes up.
Change the fucking subject. Find something else to talk about. Literally never make me feel stupid on this podcast again, or else I'm done.
All right, hold on. Let me go through my
Don't go through your notes. I want a question. I have a question. I want to ask you a question.
You have a question? What's the question?
My question is, I have been obsessed with chips lately. All kinds.
All
Potato
kinds of chips.
Doritos. I've been trying to get like a different kind of chips and just try them all.
That's what I'm doing with sauces.
Sauces?
You know what we should do? You should get a random chip every week, and I should get a random dip every week, and we just like eat it.
That's on the podcast?
Or in general.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
I
we're
wasn't
never
thinking
gonna
of
keep up-
podcast at all.
We're never going to keep up with that in our personal lives, but
No, but it could be fun.
it could be. It wouldn't be because we wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
My question for you, though, was do you think I could make it as a chip critic?
I've heard you critique chips on the pod a few times.
Really?
Yeah, you could critique a chip or two.
Maybe I'll just turn my channel into just a chip critique channel.
Can you do like 13-second videos of you critiquing a chip and then hard cuts?
Yes.
Just have it like
It's like an
bonus
ad
videos.
read in the middle of the video.
Yeah. It's a 30-second ad read. You try a chip for 12 and it ends.
Yeah. And it's just
Yeah.
black for that long.
Welcome to the new phase of entertainment. 13-second clips. It keeps you on your feet. You can always watch them. Even when you're on the bus, you're too busy to watch a normal video. They're only 13 seconds long. It's like a tick. No, that's
It's
product placement. It's like another popular streaming platform.
It's 13-second, 15-second videos.
It's 13 seconds. Why?
It's 13. Dude, 13 seconds of why this chip is the best.
I heard you've been watching Euphoria.
Says who?
I just came down one day and you guys were watching it.
No, I wasn't. You didn't come downstairs at all last night.
No, I didn't.
Did you have your messenger tell me?
You've been watching Euphoria?
No.
Have you?
No.
If you have, this isn't the place to share it.
It's not. I haven't.
We're not going to talk about Euphoria. You're welcome.
It's not. I didn't.
You didn't?
Mm-mm.
Oh, I think that was Destiny's friend Grace who was watching Euphoria. Maybe I just got confused because your names are so similar.
I definitely wasn't watching it. I didn't watch 3 episodes or anything.
Dude, if we weren't recording a podcast, I would grab
What-
that spotlight right now and shove it in your
what
face.
we're bringing Euphoria up for, though.
13 Reasons Why.
Oh,
I was
yeah,
told
yeah.
it's basically just like,
Have you seen Euphoria?
Nope.
Watch it.
won't,
Try it.
can't,
Try it out.
I won't.
It's the worst show I've ever fucking
I'm
seen.
simply not.
It is so terrible.
How many episodes have you watched? Be honest.
3.
Too many.
I was being honest when I told you I didn't watch it. That's when I was lying. Not that you don't already know.
You were lying about the 3 episodes?
No. Wait, what? No.
Have you watched it or not?
I have.
3 episodes.
Yes.
Okay, you were lying about never watching it.
Yes.
Got it. Caught.
Yeah.
I was gonna rip the spotlight over and just hold you hostage and like
And you'd
interrogate
knock
you.
everything down.
Everything would be broken.
Everything would be ruined.
At that point, we wouldn't be running a podcast. I'd just be like
No, we'd be going to
pinning
bed.
you. Yeah, I'd be pinning you down. I'd be like waterboarding you with this like nameless beer.
we would yeah, the cold cock. We would definitely be
Oh,
I would shut everything down immediately, pack everything up,
Is that
go upstairs
aftershock?
and go to bed. Yeah, it was an earthquake. Go upstairs. Don't you know that you're gonna
it's
you're gonna
aftershock.
move it.
It's aftershock. It's
If you knock that over, I swear to God, I'm trying to tell you what I would do if you knocked it over.
what would you do?
And if you spill that beer on my laptop, I'm actually gonna quit. I'm like quit living. Like I'm gonna commit suicide.
Dude,
What?
Is that where you're at right now?
Yeah, if you kill my laptop, killing myself. And I know people are going to say don't joke about suicide. I'm not joking. This laptop is my everything.
Should we see somebody?
Both of us together. You got a couples therapy?
Yeah, should we see somebody?
Yeah. Sorry, I meant I want to kill ourselves. Yeah, because we can't be separated, apparently.
Well, if you kill yourself, dude, I'm not going to have much of you left.
Podcast.
I just run it with Destiny.
Find a new guest or a host.
I just run it with Jackson, your brother.
Yeah, do it, dude. I bet he would. To
just
live on the legacy.
Yeah.
Just make him keep his hair long just like mine. So
I just run it with one of my brothers each week, but call them Carter.
I never address it.
I bring on Brant's fiance and call it Carter the whole time.
Yeah, you could do that, but you won't.
But why?
Because I won't kill myself. I'm not actually gonna.
You shouldn't.
If you knock that over, I'd be like, okay, well, that sucks for you. That's gonna be a fat paycheck.
Hit me.
No,
I've got the cash.
Yeah, but you would have to go get it.
I'd have to get it, and then I'd clean up the puddle with it.
It would also be difficult because there's a lot of stuff that's gonna go missing if that goes fucking sour.
Like all of this video that we've just spent the last
17
minutes shooting.
You know,
Wouldn't that be a shame?
It'd be a guy.
I wouldn't know what to do. I have something I want to talk about, and I just got to find it. Oh, here's what I'll talk about.
Good segue.
I'm getting 2 Facebook Messenger messages for people. Someone's offering me a 500cc bike.
Okay.
And this guy was busy with kids. Well, I already sold the car.
Oh, well, that's your fucking fault for not saying you sold it.
No, it's been sold. I did say I sold it the second I sold it, but these are people messaging me like that messaged me before it was sold.
They don't know?
They're like, sorry, we're just getting back to you, bitch. It gone.
Yeah, you slept.
It gone.
You slept on your chance.
Dude, I was high as shit yesterday. It was like around noon. The guy texted me. He's like, I'm coming to look at it right now. And I was like, yo, can you give me 2 hours? I was like, I'm going to go upstairs. I'm going to take a nap real quick and like sober up. And then I'll come sell you this car.
Yeah.
So I just drove it. He was like, do you mind if I, he was like, my kid wrecked his car on Friday.
Sucks to be the
he
kid,
He showed me pictures. Totaled.
Yeah, so let's just hand him over our car, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, if he totaled the other one, he'll probably total this one before the transmission goes out.
Yeah.
But the guy was like, you mind if I test drive it? I was like, not at all.
You mind if I test drive it? Be like, no.
He gets in it. He gets in it, and I just get in the passenger seat, and I'm like, where are we going?
Yeah.
I was like, where are we going? So
That's not uncommon.
He took it. Yeah. But he was like, yeah, you can ride along if you want to. I was like, yeah, I know.
Yeah, I'm coming.
I know. I'm not going to leave you. Yeah.
You get in the back seat.
I'm not like the idiot that let me test drive the Lexus, and I threw it sideways on the test drive, and I was like, I'm going to buy this before I total it.
Yeah.
And then I totaled it after I bought it.
Yeah.
But
same way, too.
Guy drove it up the road or whatever. He was like, it rides fine. It shifts smooth.
It rides pretty smooth.
The guy took it up the road. He was like, yeah, it rides fine. It shifts fine. Like, it's a car. I'm like, yep, radio
it's
works.
A car.
He's testing the windows. I'm like, it's got like hand cranks in the back, so don't even try.
Yeah.
He's like doing all the buttons or whatever, testing the horn. I'm like, horn works.
Yeah, make sure the horn works.
Barely. He actually didn't test it, but it barely works. I'm glad.
Can you imagine?
I'm glad he didn't test it.
That's the reason you don't sell it. Is
yeah. I had someone message me, and they were like, because I had a seat cover on the driver's side seat. They were like, "Is the seat broken?" It was like this soccer mom. She's like, "Is the seat broken?" And I replied with, "The seat's got a tear down the left side, but the auto."
How'd you tear it?
The auto incline and like the seat like buttons all work on it. And then I was like, oh, that's the Capri. It's just like manual like seat movement. But she was like, she never replied back. And I'm like, is that how like was that what you were on the fence about?
That was it.
If the seat was like messed up or not, there's
she
a
was
seat
like,
cover
no,
on it.
I'm good. Yeah. Seat covers are fine.
Yeah, it's a seat cover.
The seats on my car could be completely fucked, and I wouldn't know.
Now, if she'd asked me if the transmission was going out, that would have been a different...
You'd have been like, yeah, it's fine.
I would have been like, it slips out of fifth gear every once in a while.
It doesn't have fifth gear, actually. Don't try to put it there.
Yeah. But I sold the car for the exact amount I paid for it. I did some work to it, but that was mainly just maintenance to keep it on the road.
Put some gas in it.
And it saved me gas.
Did some weight reduction.
Yeah.
Took some bumper plastic out.
It took some plastic out, but it gained some concrete, so... You win and lose.
Very true.
But... I was like, good car, whatever, got rid of it. I paid what I paid for it. And I really just needed it while the Capri was getting the clutch replaced anyways.
Yes, sir.
So that's all I needed.
Yeah, but you told me you needed it because of winter.
Well, I thought I was going to need it because of winter.
And then you drove your convertible all winter, and I was like,
Yeah. Well, I mean, I wasn't driving out if the roads were bad anyways in either vehicle. But with the flat tire,
better.
Yeah, and with the Dodge losing like air in the Dodge losing air in the tires, I wasn't going to try to like change a flat tire while it's like snowy outside, and like that would have been a pain in the ass. You know?
I would have loved to hear the story. I will say that.
Well, I mean,
I'm bummed I didn't get to get that story. You know?
I told the story of me changing the flyer, watching the sunrise after a 12-hour night shift.
Yeah.
That was bad enough.
I've heard, you've had a lot of terrible, terrible things happen at work, bud.
Mm-hmm. But I just sold the Dodge Neon because I just bought a Dodge Magnum.
Oh. I thought I was giving you a good segue.
Well, I'm going to talk about the Magnum
probably
now.
10 minutes too early.
Yeah. But I bought the Magnum. It's a 5.7 V8 Hemi. It's all-wheel drive. It's got full tent all the way around it, and all it needed was a battery and a key. Bought it for $100.
It was a stolen car.
Probably.
Actually.
I wouldn't doubt it, but it doesn't matter because I didn't steal it. I paid for it.
It was used in the Fast and Furious movies, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was in Fast 4.
It was
Fast
when they were robbing that
4.
licorice truck.
Yeah.
The licorice truck?
Well, no, it was in the licorice truck. It was the gas truck. And then they shot a hole in the side. And Vin Diesel was like... And he drank some of it. He drank some of it, and he was like, "This is gasoline. I need diesel." And then they took. That's how it went. Right?
He's like, "I need diesel." He cracked open a NOS. Just.
Yeah. He cracked open whatever music he's making these days, and he just cranked that up.
Hey, some good music.
Good stuff. Days are gone.
I want to see. I want to see Vin Diesel and The Rock do a song together with
I
Paul Walker.
Vin Diesel live. I don't want to see him in person or anything. I just want to see his music live.
Oh, I just want to see him in person.
No, I really don't.
Like from a distance.
I want to see him a few rows back.
Yeah.
I'd rather see him like where I can barely see him with binoculars,
Do you want to get like monocles?
Yeah, and go to the opera.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take one of my pairs of prescription glasses and I'm just gonna use my glass cutter and I'm gonna cut out. Keep with me here.
What you're gonna do is you're gonna cut your fucking fingers off.
I'm gonna cut a circle. No, I'm gonna cut a circle, and I'm simply gonna just have monocles.
Yeah, 2 of them.
Oh, I didn't think of that.
Those glasses, brother.
No, I'll just get one. I'll just have the one, and then I'll have a pair of glasses with only one.
Jordan's like, I'll have one monocle, but it'll be connected to another monocle, and it'll rest on my nose.
I'll have a monocle, and then I'll have like on the pair of glasses that I cut, like one of the sides, I'll just have it taped black over, so it's like a pair of like glasses for someone that doesn't have an eye.
Oh, like
it's like an eye patch, but like it's like the pair of glasses that like you wear that it like blocks out,
like blind person sunglasses.
Yeah, maybe I'd get some free shit. Like that episode of Sunny where they pretended to be like veterans.
Yeah.
To get like lap dances.
Oh yeah, good times.
Yeah, good memories.
Where are your legs, Lieutenant Dan? That's not the line. It's
no.
You ain't got no legs.
I haven't watched it.
You have never seen Forrest Gump?
Never seen Forrest Gump.
You put a Forrest Gump quote on our Instagram.
Yeah.
False.
Here, we'll do something fun. It'll be a hard.
So.
I'm here.
He's back.
It's like I never left.
Back like he never left.
You see the puff of the smoke bomb I threw off?
Yeah, it was like Batman appeared.
So yeah, I wanted to talk about
really
this
shitty Batman
because I was eating pickles the other day.
Okay, whole.
Genuinely,
just
as much as it'll fit. And on the can it says that Mount Olive has a partnership with Make-A-Wish, which sparks one of two ideas, it sparks two ideas in my head, two possibilities. Okay, one, either Mount Olive has some weird connection and like backlinks to celebrities that we don't know about, or some kid just got like a lifetime supply of pickles.
Yeah, that's all he wanted.
Which is dark the longer you think about it. Yeah.
That's funny.
It's like he's got like 2 days left and they're just force feeding him
they're
pickles.
Just sending them in truckloads.
Yeah. But like who do you think Mount Olive would have secret sneaky links with? in the celebrity industry?
In the celebrity
Probably
industry?
Doja Cat.
Doja Cat. I was going to say Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman.
They need that Wolverine on their side, in case like the kids want it.
Yeah, probably not the Hemsworth Chris. Who's the Captain America Chris?
Chris Evans.
Chris Evans, probably Chris Evans.
Probably like Pickle Rick.
Yeah, probably. Yeah,
he's probably Mount Olive.
Yeah,
you think the pickle?
Yeah,
the pickle was
I'm Mount Olive Pickle Rick Morty.
That was Rick's Make a Wish. Oh no.
Yeah.
I don't know. Johnny Depp.
Probably. Well, Johnny Depp's on Make a Wishes.
Yeah, he is a Make a Wish kid.
Yeah.
He's got to get his finger fixed.
Yeah. Speaking of Amber Heard, Johnny Depp, and Make a Wish.
We weren't.
We're talking about Johnny Depp and Make a Wish, and now we're going to talk about Amber Heard and his finger. I think you've been watching the last couple of weeks this case a lot closer than I have.
So much of it.
Basically, all I know is it's been going on for a couple of years now. Amber Heard is a huge piece of shit. She's been abusing my boy Johnny for a really long time, and then he lost like his deal with the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. He lost his deal with the Mythical Beasts movies. Like he just got thrown, and he's the victim.
Yeah.
But because he has a penis,
we have to do a whole court case
because
about
he's the male in the situation. Everyone just assumes, well, it's a domestic issue, so it's fucking you.
Yeah.
You're the male. You're the protector. Like you're the issue.
Right.
Bullshit. Women do bad shit too.
Yeah. Like a couple of my favorite moments from that trial have been finding out that Amber Heard literally took a shit on she took a shit on Johnny Depp's side of the bed.
As like a cruel joke. No.
And in the middle of the court hearing, he was describing that, like finding that and going through that motion,
Yeah.
And he was like, she blamed it on the dog. And he pauses for a second and he goes, teacup Yorkie.
Teacup Yorkie.
And it's just this fucking tiny dog that could fit in the palm of your hand, and you're like, yeah.
He's still got his sea legs to him. Teacup Yorkie.
Yeah. He's still Jack Sparrow deep down. But no.
I have a job shit.
Teacup Yorkie, and I was like, yeah, shit's literally the size of the dog probably.
Yeah,
Fuck off.
You couldn't fit that shit in a teacup.
He also...
Nasty.
He also referred to her as a slippery whore that he donated his jizz to. That was pretty funny. Ooh, shit.
Incredibly creative. Tremors.
Sandworms. I think that's Tremors, right?
I have no idea.
Have you ever seen it?
No, sometimes.
Then don't make the joke.
Sometimes. What? Tremors?
Yeah.
Do you know what a tremor is?
You're setting yourself to...
Do you know what a tremor is?
What? You're setting yourself up to make an inaccurate joke, bud.
I don't know what a sandworm is, but I know what a tremor is.
Tremors is about sandworms, is it not?
It's about earthquakes.
Is it?
Yeah.
Sandworms.
Tremors aren't tremors the aftershock of an earthquake?
Tremors, isn't that a sandworm right there?
Well, that's a movie, but I'm not talking about the movie. The movie is obviously named after something. Are you joking?
I thought that was the only thing that it was.
No, it's a thing itself.
Look at this Sarlacc looking thing.
Oh, yeah, Sarlacc. Look at this Sarthac looking thing.
Oh my god, they made 5 of them?
They made 5 of them, dude?
How many Tremors are there?
When did they come out? What time period is this?
Was
this before I gave a shit about movies?
1990
was the first one.
Yeah.
Oh, who's the cast?
There's only 5. Who's the cast? All right, let's see who's in this.
I know
Kevin
him.
Bacon, Reba McEntire.
Kevin Bacon's in our show.
Who?
Kevin Bacon. No, he's not.
Kevin Bacon?
No, he's not. I lied. Just he reminds me of the guy that's in the Moon Knight show.
I think that's it. I know Kevin Bacon from something, but I don't know what he's from.
Kevin Bacon, Reba.
Footloose. Okay, that makes sense. Never seen it, but
never seen it, but I can understand how he would be from that film. Yeah, Kevin Bacon.
People also hang on. People also search for Kevin Spacey. Why is Kevin Spacey trending though?
What did he do?
What did he do this time?
What did he do now?
So this literally just tells you about his shit. Wow. Anyway,
let me find something.
Travis Bacon. Imagine your last name's Bacon, dude. Imagine trying to recover from that in middle school. Why would you name your kid something like that? Wait, that's your last name. Never mind. Why wouldn't you change your last name before you had kids?
Before you'd have kids?
Yeah, so their names wouldn't be fucking bacon.
That's true.
I would definitely name mine like Porky.
Here's an idea that I want to put in your head. So we were watching.
God.
Me and Destiny started watching an anime.
Yeah.
We started watching Hunter. It's really good if you like anime. You've probably watched Hunter.
Shout out Bad Friends.
Shout out Bad Friends, Bobby Lee, Andrew Santino.
And Jules.
But we were watching Hunter, and one of the challenges was you have 10 seconds to decide. You have a son.
That's a pretty good one.
You have a son and a daughter. They're both dangling off a cliff. Which one do you save?
Son.
Why?
You gotta save one.
Yeah.
You're gonna let one die.
Carry on your family name, right?
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
I was just like, you gotta just make a decision.
Yeah. The test is you're not supposed to make a decision.
Oh, did they both die?
It's just a hypothetical.
Oh.
The test is to see like what you answer because you're not supposed to answer.
Why? You just let both your kids die?
It's a hypothetical. No one's actually dying, but you're not supposed to choose like one life over another. You know, like there's
in other words, they're telling you to let both your kids die.
They're saying by
hypothetically
by negotiating between which child you would save, you're not supposed to like save one. Like you have to find a solution to save both.
Oh, and you have to do this in 10 seconds?
Saving, yeah. It's just the question. You just have to answer the question in 10 seconds.
Okay.
But like the hypothetical is you should be able to save both of them, and you choosing one, you're basically giving up on the other one.
Right.
You know?
The easy road.
Yeah, the easy road. And the whole test is you're not supposed to mentally think about which one you're supposed to save. You're supposed to use that time to fucking save both of them. Because like while you're thinking about which one you should save, you could be already in action.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
You just do it.
Yeah. And then you save the son first.
Yeah, save the son first and you get the other one.
Yeah, and then you jump off the cliff for the daughter, and if you both die, at least your bloodline continues.
Unless he's a verge, dude, until he dies.
Yeah.
He jumps off after you.
And then it got to the end of the the question. It was like the group of 3 of them. And like one of them was like, "What was the answer?" And he was about to kill this like examiner. He's like, "What's the answer?" And then the other one was like, "We've already passed. Stop." He's like, "What?" The right answer is not an answer at all. Like there's not a right answer to the question. And then like the third one was like, "I still can't figure it out." He's like, it's like 3 minutes have gone by of them explaining like the test, and like he's like, "I'm still trying to figure out which one I should save."
Yeah, that's me right now. I think that's just me.
He's like, "I can't pick between the two." You're not supposed to. You got it. You move on.
Yeah.
But really good show. I don't normally watch anime, but it's really creative, and it's almost kind of like Squid Games-esque, the way that the challenges are, because you started with like a couple hundred like applicants.
Yeah.
And the first test is just like running for like an entire day straight, just like running through like this cave. And then as it goes on, the challenges get harder and harder and harder until there's only like 13 of them left. And then it's like a tier list. They have to fight each other.
It's Fall Guy.
Basically. But there's like 13 of them left, and it's a tier list categorized that you don't want to be at the top of the tier list. Basically, if you win your fight, you move down to your bracket, and the person that lost moves up.
Yeah.
So if you lose, you have to fight all these other people until you win. The last person that hasn't won any fights will get knocked to the top of the bracket, and they're the only one that doesn't get to pass the Hunter exam.
Cool.
And if you pass the Hunter exam, it gives you like access to like all this information about a bunch of shit, and also the ability just to like kill people without like authorities arresting you.
Yeah, it seems safe.
Yeah. Pretty sick, but good show, good anime.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know anything about it, dude.
You watching anything good recently? Anything like British or like about killing and mafia?
I mean, yeah. I just finished a pretty good show, the old Peaky Blinders, the old PB.
Mm-hmm. I was talking about Peppa Pig.
Oh, yeah. Well, fuck off.
Okay. Peaky Blinders?
Yeah, you fucking... You're unbelievable.
Fucking Blinders.
Unbelievable sometimes. Yeah, no, I just finished season 5 of Peaky Blinders. That shit's amazing. 6th and final season comes out June 10th, and I'm very excited about it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited to see what they do.
As someone that has never watched Peaky Blinders, what could you tell me to prepare me if I'm going to go watch the first episode?
Am I preparing you, or am I trying to entice you to watch it?
Entice me to watch it.
The first episode, it's really cool to see how they... I'll say this. If you watch the first episode, the first season's kind of slow.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of boring. And it's kind of like just getting you used to all the characters and everything.
Characters and all the plot and the story build up.
But I will say, as I watched the other seasons and as I saw like what their progression through like business and everything was, looking back on that first season, it's really cool to see how they were like making money, because they were doing stuff like horse bets and stuff like that. And something I thought was really cool, because my dumb ass fell for it and I was stupid, is they were sitting there and they were letting this horse win over and over and over again. And it was their horse.
Right.
So then everybody started betting a bunch of money on this horse. And then I was like, how are they're not making money. They're paying all this money back to these people. And one of the characters brought it up in the show and I was like, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And the dude just sits there calm and he goes, well, this horse is going to keep winning and it's going to win. And it's going to win until people feel comfortable putting thousands of pounds on this horse.
Right. And then it's going to lose.
And then it's going to lose.
Yeah.
And I was like, I got.
Exactly.
I was like,
you were part of it.
Yeah,
you were
I lost money on this
you
horse.
were one of them that was going to bet on it. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like, it's like one of the gambles. It's a classic gamble. It's, like you start out, you play a hand, like normal bet, right? And you lose that hand, and then you go, all right, let's up the stakes. Let's double the bet, or like triple the bet, or whatever. I want to play you again. All right, and at that point, you can either choose to lose again, and just like double down, or bet a small, like bet the same amount, lose again, and then you just raise the stakes. You're like, all right, hold on, let me put more in so that you make your money back, and then you're like, I actually don't suck at this. You suck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got played.
Yeah, you got played. It's like, what's that? Big Hero 6.
Yeah.
You know, that scene in the start where they're battling robots? And he smashes this robot. He's like, aw. He's like, he pulls out this wad of cash. He's like, will you do it again? And then it's like, the face turns around. It's like a little death killer robot that just like waddles over and snaps its neck. Yeah, you know?
Yeah, I don't remember that part, but
it's a good movie.
I've seen the movie. I just don't remember that part.
Yeah, and then his older brother burnt in a college.
Yeah, I do remember that part.
Dude,
yeah.
fucking dark. You don't need
terrible
Pixar.
Stuff. Terrible stuff.
Low blow.
Yeah, speaking of dark stuff, bud, pretty interesting thing happened to me the other day, last week. A week from today, exactly. Or a week. Yep. So last week I was at work, and a slight horror story from work. We knew that there was rain coming, right? So the city we were in was where the rain was supposed to be the heaviest. So we were like, okay, well, we'll work till the rain comes, and then we'll just pack everything up and leave. So the rain came. When the clouds went behind like in front of the sun, I had to take my sunglasses off. It was so dark, like I couldn't see a thing. And
maybe that's why I didn't wake up.
Could be. I don't think it was that dark here, but so I was like, okay, well that's probably bad. Lightning zap, like right over the hill, and I was like, all right, let's hurry it up. Rain hasn't started yet. Let's hurry up, and then all of a sudden it starts sprinkling.
You got to go at that point.
And I was like, oh no, like we got so few points left to do. Like, let's just get it done. Work in the rain, like power through. Dude, when I tell you I was soaking wet in 10 seconds. 10 seconds.
You didn't finish, did you?
What?
You didn't finish the work you had to do?
No, we did not.
No.
We got one more point in, and then I said, fucking tear everything down. We're going. I was soaking wet, dude. The wind was blowing the rain fucking sideways. Like
it's going sideways.
Like I never, fucking Ollie the weatherman was out there like, it's blowing sideways out here.
Swimming hole.
Yeah. And it starts hailing and shit, and the wind is blowing so strong it blows my sunglasses off my head.
Gone.
and like everything was dirty, everything was soaked, like covered in mud, because I was on a construction site. So when it blew all that wind and mud,
Dirt
it
everywhere.
was blowing that dirt and that shit all over me and shit. So it covered our instrument in dirt. And I get home, and I think it was my mom texted me and was like, "Oh, is this where you were today?" And it was like right on top of where I was, and it was like 74-mile-an-hour winds. And I was like,
yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
And then I woke up the next morning, and my coworker was like, "Did you see the tornado?" I was like, the what?
You're out there working your job with your
Yeah,
hammer and you're
there's a
putting,
tornado
you're
just-
putting stakes. It's just right behind you.
Tornado literally 2 miles behind me.
There's cows and trees flying, and you got your headphones in, hammering your little stakes.
Dude, all I could think about was how pissed I would have been if a tornado had come through and just ripped all the stakes I'd put in the ground out.
Did it not? Were they all still
No,
there?
they were. It was
Have you
fine.
been back?
The tornado didn't go through where I was specifically, but it was in the town I was in.
It was close enough.
Yeah, it was close enough that like I got what was around it, you know? And like, dude,
Fucking
I
ridiculous,
went there
man.
the next day, and there were piles of hail that big just next to the
They
fucking
raked
road.
them together.
Dude, the whole road flooded. It was so quick. The
Wow.
whole road flooded like up to the bottom of our truck in like 5 minutes. Like it was
None
scary.
of my cars would have survived
It
that.
was scary shit, dude, because I was like, it was raining so hard we couldn't see, but also the truck felt like it was gonna like float away / blow away,
Mhm.
because every time the wind blew, the truck was like shaking like crazy.
Yeah.
Couldn't fucking hear yourself think. Couldn't hear anything going on around you.
Could have fucking died.
Best part about it though, and I'm gonna end my story, is as the rain like cleared up just enough that I could see, like I was squinting out. I was like, all right, 1 second. Plugged my phone in, played Danger Zone, and then I just floored it through the fucking flooded street, getting us out of there.
Water just
dude,
spraying
it was
both
great.
sides,
it was
dude.
it was a magical moment.
Little panhandler with a side, whoosh,
Yeah.
splash. You run him over,
I commit fucking murder,
dude. Red,
Yeah,
red
dude.
water
And then
spraying.
his body floats away because it's flooded.
Some minivan full of children is like, mommy, hit that puddle. It's just blood.
That was enough to give a grown man a panic attack. dude.
Cover the side of this Dodge Caravan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Well, speaking of almost dying at work, I'm gonna tell my horror story
Oh,
now.
God,
I've
okay.
actually got 2 almost dying at work.
Oh, perfect.
Let me start with the less scary one. So we were in a trailer. The boxes were like, the trailer was as tall as this room. Okay.
Right.
So boxes above my head. They're like 40-pound shelves, right? So they're
Yeah.
shelves in these like kind of long, heavy boxes. But like one person could carry like a box by
Oh
themselves.
yeah, easily.
But they're like stacked upwards, so that like if they fell, they would do some damage.
That's a lot of damage.
So I'm like beside this stack of these shelves. They're on the left, I'm on the right, and I'm scanning something on the right. And my coworker just like starts knocking them down on accident, you know?
yeah, they're falling.
And she just waits for like 2 seconds because she doesn't know how to react.
yeah.
She was like, Jordan, like shouts my name, and I look up and I like fucked up my wrist because I caught one with my wrist and I like pushed them all away and I like stepped back. But like if she hadn't fucking like just said my name,
Just died.
I told her, I was like, you could have left me in a vegetative state. I was like, you could have turned me into a fucking vegetable.
I
We
want
literally
you to
sat
know-
there. Yeah.
I just want you to know one thing. You almost crippled me.
Yeah, dude, we sat in that trailer like leaning on the pallet that we had just built for like 10 minutes where we're like,
Just reflecting.
we were like, we can't report this.
Having the moment. Yeah, no, don't.
I was like, if we report this, we're both fired.
We're reporting it now, though.
Yeah, I'm reporting it now. But I was like, we can't report this. And then the other day, it was actually, I only worked one shift this weekend, thank the Lord.
Yeah.
But it was Saturday night. It was Sunday morning at 3 o'clock is when my second break is. So it was Sunday morning, 3 o'clock. I checked my bank account because I sent my brother $400 for mine and Destiny's tickets for us to go to like our beach trip.
Yeah.
So for the Airbnb, I just paid like it was $200 a piece. So I just paid for both of ours, and she's gonna pay me back. And so like I go to make sure that the Venmo went through or whatever, and I look, and there is 2 receipts in my like bank account information for $545 each for an Airbnb I never booked. Now the situation is this: I went to browse the Airbnbs, and I was actually going to submit an application, and I was going to put it in, but I got to the end of it, and it says you have to be 24, so like take a picture of the front and the back of your license, your driver's license.
24 to get an Airbnb?
Yeah, most of them are 25.
Wow.
So it was like you have to be 24.
I guess you have to be that old to like rent a car.
Yeah. So I guess I clicked on it. I went back to see if it said anywhere else, and then I clicked on it again, and I guess because I clicked on it twice, it just automatically charged that money to my account.
How can it do that if you didn't put like...
I put my card in and everything, but it asked for my license after all that shit for some fucking reason. Like, give me your money
first.
Yeah, give me your money, and then let me make sure that you're of age to be here.
Yeah, that's sketchy.
What's worse is it wasn't just the 545. The 545 was just the first 40% of it, which means there was another payment of $650 coming twice after it. So I'm at work. It's 3 o'clock. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, and
your stock market's crashing.
Dude, it's 3 o'clock in the morning on a fucking like Sunday morning, and
You're about to lose it all.
I'm like, I just lost $2,000. So I'm literally about to throw up. I'm like. I walked up to my manager. I was like, hey, like, are you sending people home tonight? And she was like, I don't have any intention on sending people home tonight, Jordan. And I was like, all right, because I just checked my bank account, and I think I'm losing $2,000. And she's like, oh, well, you can sit in the packet office for a half hour and, like, try to figure out what's going on. And I was like, thank you.
Did you figure it out?
I was like, well, I was also like, well, if I'm not getting this money back, I might as well keep the hours anyways.
Oh, yeah, easy.
But I just sat in the packet office, and I was running through my emails, and as I was in the packet office, I guess because I clicked on one of the emails, it said that it was red, and it opened up like a live chat with someone, and it was like, due to like you not putting in your driver's license, like we've canceled your order, and like you'll get a full refund within the first 48 hours. Like if you cancel within the first 48 hours, you get a full refund, and if you cancel after that, it's a 50% refund. Okay?
What?
Bullshit, right?
You never even got to book it though.
Dude, it was Sunday at 3 o'clock in the morning that I was having this freak out. It was like Thursday night that we put in the booking. So I guess we'll see if I get a full receipt or if I get half my money back.
So it's not resolved yet?
Nope.
Oh. So how much money's gone?
So like I'm still close to the edge.
How much money have you lost?
Like 500 and something.
Holy fuck.
But I hope it should be coming back through.
Oh my God, dude.
But yeah, I'm at work.
What?
I'm at work. I had a great day. I was like, I only have to work today, and then I get the whole rest of the week off. I was in a good mood, and I was like, where's my money? Where did it go? Where's my money at? So then I came home and I sold the neon.
There you go. Jeez,
yeah,
dude.
to pay for a vacation and it's dumb because we ended up booking the Airbnb like my older brother did because he's of age, so he ended up booking it.
You booked the one that you paid for?
But I'm still paying for like
they're gonna be like, they're gonna tell you guys you can't go because there's a guest already going.
Me, yeah,
it's you.
Yeah,
but you're not.
That's
what
the
payment's canceled.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. We'll see if I fuck up everyone else's vacation. Everyone's already asking off for this day. And
that's
shit,
so fucking good, dude. That's great. Oh, that'd be
Yeah.
so funny if that happened.
Genuinely nauseous at work, dude.
Dude.
And I was also like, I found out about that, and then I was like, ding, ding, brake bell's over. So I just like, I hit my inhaler.
Your life machine.
I was like, and I was like freaking out, dude. And then I like walked back.
Nah, he tweaking.
And then
bro.
I started to get nauseous because I was like, I hit that too much.
Yeah, Nick sick.
I was like, yucky.
Yeah, gross, icky.
Just all around didn't help me get through it.
Ooey gooey, thick and chewy.
Yeah. Did I tell you about my coworker? All right, I'll tell this story on the pod. I have a coworker that it was her.
Let me stop you there. It's a good thing you just said that because your story is on your mind and we're podcasting.
That's good.
Yeah, so you should tell it on the pod.
I should tell on the pod?
Will you tell it on the pod? Hey, that story you were about to tell, will you tell it on the pod?
I can, I guess.
Is it okay for the pod?
Probably not.
Okay, well
all right, so
if you feel comfortable and you want to, you tell it on the pod.
So my coworker turned 30 the other day. She's a mom. She just turned 30, recently divorced mom. And it was her birthday. And like, so my manager was like, oh, I'll give her a shout out for her birthday. And she was like, I'm shouting out, I'm just going to call her Casey. I'm shouting out, it's Casey's birthday. I'm shouting you out today. And then everyone was like, no, she's late today.
Oh.
We're like, don't go. She's late today.
Oh shit.
So she get like accountable time for that on her birthday. The thing is, like, she got here and she started working, and I walked up to her. I was like, "Oh, hey, happy birthday! You shouldn't have come in today." And she was
Did
like,
she get accountable time
yeah, she got accountable time
on her birthday.
On her birthday for being late. If she hadn't come in at all, it would have been the same punishment.
Yeah.
If she had stayed home and celebrated her birthday, same punishment as being like 3 minutes late. She should have fucking stayed home.
Yeah.
It's her birthday. She came anyways. She was like, well, I guess I should work. And I was like, I would not be here.
Yeah, I would have gone home.
Yeah. She was like, well, I got stuck in traffic. I didn't realize I was going to be late. I was like, you got to figure that out, like, when you're in traffic.
Yeah.
You know? So you could pull a U-turn, save the gas, because your ass is still getting accountable time.
Yeah.
Like,
So what does that do if you work there?
accountable time?
Yeah.
So it's 4 accountable time strikes. You get an accountable time strike for either for being late to work, for calling out, or for not being back to your workplace within 3 minutes after break.
But if you get accountable time and still work, don't you still get that money?
Yeah.
So she's just getting
But
hours.
it's 4 accountable time strikes leads to a write-up.
Right, but
but
I'm
they-
saying
they
you don't
wash away
you
after
don't want to
3
just go
months.
home if you're going to be late, because then you won't get those hours.
Yeah, but like if it's your birthday, like fucking I wouldn't come in, you know? And it's enough pay that like
Did you work on your birthday?
I don't know, probably.
I don't even remember your birthday, dog.
But she came in late, and I was like, "Hey, like you shouldn't have even come in today." So like we're working, she's working the door next to me, and I'm working my door, and she's working with I don't remember what his name was. And I turn around, and she had like gone into her trailer, and she had taken off her pants and her shirt, and she was just wearing like spandex shorts and a bralette. And I was like,
It's her birthday.
I was like, and if I did this,
I challenge any man.
yeah, we're not supposed to wear like muscle shirts or spaghetti straps at all, and she's just in there with like tight shorts and like just a bra on, and I'm just like,
Seems like a safety hazard.
yeah, it's a distraction.
Yeah, safety hazard for you. That's what I meant.
Yeah, I need my eye protection.
Your Stevie Wonder shades just.
But she had like her yellow safety vest because she's a new hire, but she had it like tied up like a crop top, and I'm like, even that, like, how is no one like setting
How old are her kids?
they're in school, they're like younger, but like
she had them young.
no, she had him in her 20s, like her like
It's pretty young.
mid 20s, dude.
That's young.
You know what's gonna happen when you know the couple that got married when they were 18 that we know?
A lot of them.
That's true. People be getting married too early.
Dude, people be getting married way too early.
Way too early. And I can say that because I'm not married.
Yeah, I'm not married. I don't plan on getting married anytime soon.
Yeah, I got my own shit to figure out before I worry about taking care of 2 other people at least.
People be making me mad nervous getting married at the ages they're getting married, man.
God forbid I marry an Amber Heard.
Yeah, for real.
I'd marry
For
a
real.
Johnny Depp though.
Oh, man. Oh, honestly.
I heard he's recently single.
Yeah.
Or not so recently, I don't
Remember in
know.
that case where she was like, one of her testimonies or whatever was like she didn't like to
Hearsay.
hang out. Objection.
Hearsay.
She didn't like to hang out with Johnny Depp because it was boring and it was just a bunch of old men playing guitar.
That sounds so fun.
I was like, I want to go play guitar with Johnny
yeah,
Depp.
I'm going to go visit my dad now and just go like jam out with some guitar. Like, that
Fuck
sounds
you,
like
Amber Heard.
That sounds like a good
I'm
time.
going to get
You
a guitar
suck.
just to play it now.
Clearly, I was going to say clearly or he married the wrong woman, but that's obvious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She shit on his bed.
Bad vibe. Yeah, one of these days I'm just going to shit on your bed for a practical joke.
I don't know. I think
If it was on a plate, it would be a
it's
practical
going
joke.
to the same level of court if that happens. I'm suing you.
I'm suing you for hitting me.
Prove it. You have video proof?
I do. I was recording.
Were you?
No,
When
but
slapped
I
you?
was recording you pee.
Yeah, I know.
I just got to show them the video evidence of you peeing, and
But
they'll
you
be
can't-
like, that's not Carter, that's Steven or Mark.
Yeah, that's not Carter. That's Cousin It over there.
Cousin It.
That's fucking Sasquatch in the corner.
So you've watched Moon Knight, right?
I have.
You know the part. Spoiler: Moon Knight Ep.5. But you know the part where he grabs like the pyramid thing, and he like grabs it and he goes to like stab it in his eye while he's in the office, and he's like freaking out. That's the third character. That's the third person. There's Steven, Mark, and Jake. The accent is completely fucking different. the way that he talks, the way that he operates, completely fucking different, and he just loses his mind, and he just grabs something sharp and tries to kill himself. Dude, completely, it's the third fucking identity.
I didn't even see that.
I'll have to pull up the clip later so you can watch it, but when he's in that, he's like, just like, he's being held back by two guys, and he's just screaming, trying to like shove something in his fucking skull.
Yeah, because
Like-
I wondered, I knew something crazy was going on with his nose.
Yeah.
His nose was broken and
Yeah.
split open, and then it wasn't. After they'd put him to sleep and come back.
Mhm.
And he was like, "Did you put me to sleep?" And he's like, "Oh, no." And I was like, "Oh, dude, did they put him to sleep for long enough for his fucking nose to heal?"
Mhm. I think what happened was he wasn't asleep. It just switched from Steven to Mark.
But it's the same body, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the same body. But you know, none of that was actually happening.
Yeah, I still don't know what is happening.
So they're basically just in the afterward. Do you remember what happened at the end of the last episode?
Yeah, he died.
Yeah, so they're just like in the afterworld or whatever, and he died. And I think it wasn't necessarily Steven dying. I think it was like the idea of Steven was what was like his crutch, using Steven as a crutch was like it was what was keeping him from being like a balanced human being.
Right. Which
so
is
like
why
the second he
die.
died, it all balanced out. What I didn't understand is if he was going to the gate to go back to Earth, why the second Steven died that he ended up in like the heaven plane.
Right.
You know?
That's
didn't
gonna have to be explained.
So I guess we'll see that in episode, I guess the last episode of Moon Knight?
Either the hippo lied or I don't know. It didn't work. Maybe he died. I have no idea. I was confused by that too, but I was also pretty tired at that point.
But we'll see. We'll see if Hippo Jesus gives us back our mark.
I just watched a fucking fat centipede crawl across the floor.
Like the carpet?
Yeah. That sucks because I can't get up to kill him right now.
Just throw the camera at him.
Nah, that's cool. He'll chill. Fuck, man. I gotta kill that thing.
Man, we got to set up some traps or like buy a house or like...
I don't know why there's centipedes all over the fucking place, man. Oh, it's warm out and there's fucking gaps under our door, so we just need to move out.
We do. I'd like to have a new house where I can have furniture. I need a dresser is what I need.
I honestly wouldn't mind just like moving into the woods. Like, you don't get scared by a centipede in the woods. You see it and you're like, oh, that's supposed to be there.
I get scared by like bigger things in the woods.
We're only scared by insects and spiders and stuff in our homes because it's not supposed to be there, right? So if we were just outside, we would be the ones not supposed to be there.
Mm-hmm.
In theory, when you say they're more afraid of you than you are of them, that's a lie then because they're supposed to be there.
Outside?
You're not.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's whatever though.
Yeah, dude, I went up
We
to...
look good, dude.
Yeah. Look at
look
us.
great.
Look at my shirt full
We're
of wrinkles
fucking-
because I don't have a dresser.
We're fucking open.
We're
We
open.
got San Luis.
It's nice and dark
St.
outside
Louis,
because
not
we're...
San Luis.
San Luis. It
is
dark
nice and dark
because
outside.
we're recording late. I doubt... I don't remember if it was light out at the start of this. But all I know
I don't
is
think it
that the second this is done, I think I'm probably going to smoke a shit ton of weed and play some Black Ops 2 Zombies.
Hell yeah.
You want to play some Buried?
Yes.
We should play some Buried.
Absolutely.
Let me finish my round with Destiny and then we'll play some Buried.
So, quick shout out to Thaddeus
And Wilbur.
Wilbur with the
Do-rag
fucking-
on. The
what is
Crown
that?
Peach
Crown
do-rag.
do-rag.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Shout out to Carter's podcast, Window to the Soul.
Window to the Soul. Shout out Jordan's channel, Friends with Benefits.
Friends with
Is that what it is?
Benefits.
I'm just fucking with you, dude. I remembered what it
Friends
was.
with Benefits. And then shout out
Jordan's podcast, Friends with Benefits. Go
shout out
listen to it.
Shout out Carter's podcast, Window to the Head. Window to the Soul.
You said that, and all I could imagine was just like a loose window in a frame, just catching someone in the back. Check out my podcast, Window to the Head.
He's like leaning. He's
window
leaning out the
falls
window,
in.
shouting at his neighbor, "Hey, check out my podcast, Window to the Dead."
Yeah, just
Gone.
shuts like a fucking Star Wars door on Naboo. Just
Yeah, it like wraps around my head like in The Mandalorian.
yeah, Tom and Jerry, and just bends around your skull.
I step on a rake. But
You
yeah,
step on
shout
a hoe,
out
it gets pregnant.
one more time. Shout out Carter's podcast, Window to the Soul. I want to make sure the name gets pronounced right.
And shout out one more time, Jordan's podcast, Friends with Benefits. I want to make sure I remember.
And I'll get my podcast up soon. I know Carter's working hard as shit to get his up soon.
You guys will be hearing from me very soon. Follow me on Instagram at Window to the Soul Podcast, I believe.
Yes, and watch out for my guest star on his episode of Window to the Soul, and I'm very excited about that episode.
Your guest star.
Me being your guest star on your episode
First
of Window
episode,
to the Soul.
baby.
First episode.
It's just Window to the Soul on Twitter.
Speaking of Window to the Soul, when this podcast hits 1 million views total, I'll jump out the window onto the Caprice convertible top.
Woo! How close are we? Should we check real quick? Check how close we are.
Check how many views.
1 million?
Just check how many views we got.
761.
761. Thank you for hitting the button 761 times. I guess at least. I don't know how it calculates, but yeah. I'll figure it out. I got it. I know what's wrong with it. No, I know what you're looking at. I know what's wrong with it. I'll explain it to you later.
I'm a little bummed though, guys. Our estimated audience is back down to 6. I guess that we deserve that for taking a month off, but
we did take a month off. But at the same time,
season 2. I'm pointing at the laptop. Season 2.
We got cameras.
Better get catching up.
Yeah, better catch up. And at the same time, if 6 of you have 6 friends,
tell them.
Share.
Let them know.
Yeah. Preach it out. Shout it out.
You can even send links. You can share links.
Yeah, links work on Spotify, YouTube,
Apple Podcasts, and many, many more. You can just
send them our Instagram. Do whatever you want to, really.
And big thank you to Anchor for helping us do all this.
Yeah, but we like doing this, and hopefully you guys like watching this. And with some support, we'll keep doing this for as long as we possibly can.
Yeah, only with support, though. You have to support us.
Yeah.
If you don't support us, I don't know how much longer this is going to last.
Yeah, it might make me sad eventually if genuinely no one watches, but I think it'll catch on.
I hope so. Goddamn, I hope so.
I mean, I have fun doing it, so.
Yeah, I do too.
And it gives
good episode.
It gives me something to do when I'm not at work, other than fidget my thumbs and play video games.
Oh, listen to yourself and me?
No, work, edit.
Oh.
Yeah,
it's when you're not at work.
When I'm not at work. Yeah.
I got you, brother.
But yeah. I'm getting a kind of.
There he is. I'm gonna get him.
Get him. Let's take a fucking nap. Let's take a fucking life. Let's kill some guys tonight. In the sunlight. Fucking life tonight. Young and in love.